Hello everybody, back with another video showcasing different skills. I gotta first start off by saying I forgot to put critical hit in the first video with close combat, lance combat, and archery, and it's covered by close combat, archery, and lance combat. So yeah, now time to get into the magic portion. And today, instead of noobing around in that same field, I'm going to go into a shadow mission, which equip a staff, allows me to do the higher up magics, and then this will allow me to chain cast the bolt magics. I'm going to go into Shadowcast City. While we're waiting to load up, there are three elements for magic, which is fire, ice, and lightning. And there are different levels of said magic. Oh wow. Thank you, computer. Thank you. Hopefully that was picked up in the video because that'd be memes. Straight up memes. So anyway, we've got enchant, which allows you to enchant different items. Magic mastery, which will increase your mana. Magic weapon mastery, which increases bolt damage and then also lowers intermediate casting time by a certain percentage of whatever your rank is. Meditation will, whenever active, which you can have it active, and as long as you have a staff or wand equipped, you can run. But if you weren't wearing or had either equipped, you wouldn't be able to run. And then there's fire mastery, ice mastery, lightning, bolt mastery, and then fusion bolt, which I'll get into momentarily. Let's just start with firebolt. And since I have this wand, it allows 5 charges at once to be charged through one charge. If I didn't have this wand equipped, I would have to sit here and go 1, 2. Definitely no bueno. So 5. Firebolt. Here's Ice Bolt. Firebolt is a bit like the smash of the Magic World, and then Ice Bolt, you saw I could shoot multiple. Lightning shoots one as well, but it chains to enemies that are close by. Do this just in case I have to worry about aggro at some point. Now with this Tribolt wand, I can't go into the higher ranks of magic. It only allows me to do the bolts, and the higher ranks are Fireball, Ice Spear, Thunder, Meteor Strike, Hailstorm, and Lightning Rod. Now I'm going to unequip this, and each of these wands here, which is Fire, Ice, and Lightning elementals, will allow me to cast just Fireball, Ice Spear, and Thunder respectively. But I'm just going to bypass that and go over to my staff, which will allow you to cast all 6 of these. So here is Fireball. I'm gonna say you can charge it up. Pretty decent AoE. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, I have Spellwalk, Inspiration, and Snapcast. I'll put these up here so I can just run through here. So I'm going to use Spellwalk, so now I can cast spells while I'm running, but you see it just destroys stamina pretty quickly, but I have a buttload, so it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to hit Snapcast, which will allow me to immediately get an Ice Spear loaded. Now if he was standing a little closer, that like explosion radius would freeze him as well. And I'm gonna sit here and load up Thunder while my pet just takes barely any damage. I'm going to do that on a whole group so it looks a little more interesting. Also, I like the way this looks like as you charge. You'll have like the different element kind of in between your hand and the wand itself or staff, whichever you're using. Yes. So let's do Meteor Strike. That is on a huge cooldown. Huge. And then next we're gonna do Hailstorm. Takes a second to load up, and I have to let it load. A large Hail Blast. Oh, no bueno. Okay, good. Out of range. Oh, this one's not. But yeah, you get the gist of that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and run up and use Lightning Rod. Now, Hailstorm doesn't really have a cooldown, nowhere near, you know, Meteor Strike. And it's kind of the same for Lightning Rod. Don't know why, because Lightning Rod honestly is way better anyway, like out of the three in my opinion. It's pretty hard. Let's see. So we've got Fusion Bolt that I need to do. Unequip this, and just equip one of these random. It doesn't matter which element you use to do this, but I'm gonna combine Fire and Ice. And the way to do that is you just hit Firebolt and Ice Bolt. Do one first and then the other. Doesn't matter which order, unless you hit Firebolt and then Ice Bolt. And if you were to hit Ice Bolt and Firebolt, it would just cancel it out. So that's that. Let's do Ice and Lightning. See, it's pretty much taking on the properties of Lightning Bolt itself and then just giving a little bit more damage because of the Ice Bolt. Ah, okay, cool. Huge luck, guys. No momento. Sorry in advance that you have to sit here and watch me pick this gold up. Alright. See, what have I not covered for this? Inspiration, which recovers a buttload of mana when rank 1. It's actually 50%. It's on a 3-minute cooldown. And I think that almost covers... Okay, Blaze. Blaze is the last one. Sorry if I don't seem organized, guys. It's a work in progress. Walk up, slap this dude. Oh, well, too much damage. Blaze. You see that there's like 2 hits. It's the initial one, the initial load up. And then you just sling them back. Doesn't have an element. It's like a neutral element, I guess. And that covers regular mage. So the other skills in the magic tab are mana shield, healing, party healing, neutral shield, fire shield, ice, lightning shield, and I'll get to that one in a minute, which is Spirit Wand Awakening, which isn't normally there unless you have a ego, which is a spirit weapon, wand, which is this. I have a fire ego, Freya, which would also allow me to just charge up Firebolt, but it hits way harder than it would with the regular Tribolt wand or any other type of wand. Oh, and also I guess I could show you the Spirit Wand Awakening ability. It's aight. Everything goes to deadly in these videos though, I swear. Doesn't make any sense. Luck of the draw, I guess, guys. But yeah, most of the cleric ones are pretty self-explanatory. You know, healings, what it would be like, 5 charges. And also, when in my videos, when I say rank 1 is the max rank, it's not actually. It's Dan 1, 2, and then 3. So Dan 3 is technically the max rank, but it's a whole nother ball game than the ranks. So I just don't even talk about it. I'll let that be a video on its own, maybe at some point. But anyway, the neutral, fire, ice, and lightning shields is what they look like. It's like instant cast. So like if there was an enemy, or if I had an ally underneath of this shield here, and an enemy shot an arrow, I would take the damage, and like basically no one would be stunned or anything. It's just me taking the damage for that. Same with fire, ice, and lightning. And then party healing, you need to use. That's really ironic, actually. So my Yui puppet just, I guess, was like, hey, I'm gonna get in on this, and used Ice Shield too, because your puppets can do that. Or not puppet, but whatever. Yui counseling program. Sword Art Online. Weeb. But anyway, the only other skill in the cleric tab is first aid, and that's underneath the life tab, so it's not gonna pop up here. But I figured I would add it since it's part of it, and I don't want to have to be like, oh hey, first aid's part of it, like I did with critical hit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that is the magic tab. I would say it's flashier than the combat tab, but not as fun interactively.